Alright guys, the grand finale for our analysis video for our first game. Let's talk about retreating and not just throwing the puck forward automatically. I talked a lot about this in the puck retrieval video and the initiating a breakout videos. I have a pair of those, so be sure to watch those. Basically all this means, just to recap real fast and pull this up, is whenever we're chasing a puck, right, the other team just like dumps it down and we're going this way. The other team dumps it down. Whenever we get the puck, a lot of times kids just want to get the puck and move it forward, and then they'll just throw it to nobody. They're just hitting it forward just to hit it forward. And that's not very good hockey. We want to possess the puck, dominate the puck possession, play keep away. Sometimes we'll screw it up. That's okay. But you don't get better by just throwing the puck forward. There are exceptions, yeah. If it's a really good player, maybe you don't want to mess with it. Maybe you do have to get rid of it. But the vast majority of times, you don't have to. And then, so let me pull something up. Alright, so when you guys randomly throw it forward, I would ask you, who are you passing to? If it's to nobody, it's probably not a good play. I won't say every time, but most of the times it's not a good play. So this is what some of the kids will tell me. I'm getting the puck out of the zone. Well, that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to keep puck possession. That's way more important. The funny thing is, the one time this is really good is when you dump it into the offensive zone as you enter the offensive zone. But then most kids don't do it then, ironically. The second excuse out here is my teammate was supposed to be there. That is true. There's some validity to that. But if they're not, you got to try to hang on to it if you can. So let's just go ahead and get into the first clip. Alright, first, you're going to see the puck squirt out to Madeline. And she picks it up. And so this player, Van, you're skating backward, get to the board. How do you even get to the board? And then she can pass it to you. You're going to see later on, there's no reason why she should go past you and enter the zone. The other thing about this is this isn't a bad play to skate in, but if you end up going like 1-on-4, 1-on-5, then it doesn't do us any good. We got to attack as a team. So ideally, let's get the puck, go back, execute a breakout. All right, so I'm going to just play through, and you're going to see he pokes it out. And so this is the thing I'm talking about here. Where do you guys think she's going to throw it? She's going to throw it forward. And I would ask you, who are you passing to? Nobody. You other players, you guys need to anticipate. Even though you're a center, Van, you got to already see this. You got to go to a board. Okay, as our D's getting a puck and their back is turned, you got to go to a board right away. Okay, anticipate this. But the best player is to just get the puck and go back. And you have Manny here for that D-to-D stagger. You'll have a D-to-D pass all the time if we're doing it correctly. Also know the skill level. Madeline, you're better than pretty much all the players in black except for maybe number 5. So just take the puck, don't panic, come back. And I don't even care if you mess it up. We got to get this though. I hate this play. We just randomly throw it forward. Right, and just real quick, and Owen just taps it forward, right? We talked about that. Don't just fire forward, please. And you have plenty of guys you can throw it back to. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, off the face-off. My D guy back here, if we win it straight back to you, you're supposed to just go behind the net. And then Nolan should go back for a D-to-D pass. Or you should have a board pass to Patrick, who goes straight to the board. All right, Preston, we talked about this last season a lot. You can't just throw it up the middle. That is really bad. That was actually a cookie right to him. Okay, get the puck, just come back. Go back. Again, who am I passing to, right? Nobody. Alright, so Xander's very guilty of this, of just throwing the puck forward. In this first case, maybe it's okay. The guy is right in her face, okay? Maybe you don't have time to get it back. Fine. Alright. And by the way, just real fast, that pin on that body on number 12, like, this is perfectly clean. If you guys are complaining about stuff like this, dude, I'm sorry. You got to toughen up. I think what he did right there is perfectly clean. Right? No extra shove, nothing like that. Okay, but this is the problem here. We're all whacking forward. Forward. Who you passing it to? All right, jam the square peg in the circle hole. Who you passing to? No one. This guy, Preston, say something. All right, you have your D-to-D wide open. So let's not do that. Who you passing to? No one. Alright, good D by Nolan here, but it made me a little nervous here. Just take the puck and go behind the net. They should have just forechecked you and took it from you. Good thing they didn't. And quick side note here, Van again, go to the board. Preston actually made a good pass here. Okay, I don't know if you did that blind, but okay, Van, you should already be going to the board. All right. First of all, Preston's probably too far. Should have been in the zone, but fine. So he gets the puck and is already ready to turn forward. He needs to be going, when you get the puck, your instinct should be to go this way. Okay, let me go ahead and play the rest of it. Now, it wasn't a bad play. You know, you had your winger there, so that's an okay play. I don't hate it. I would have gone the other way, probably better options, because all the space is up here. But not bad, not bad. Okay. But let me pull this up real quick. So this girl here, I talked about her in this initiating a breakout video. Okay, but you'll see her, she gets the puck and then she goes back. That's what you're supposed to do. Not just sit there or go forward or wait for him. Get the puck, go back, let your team set up. Just be sure you're watching this video. Alright, here, Madeline, who are you passing to? Right, and you guys go to the board, same thing. This player especially, you have a giant skill legend, so no need to throw it forward. You have both the guys back. Alright, Manny, you had the right idea. You first went back and then you threw it forward. So you got it and then you threw it forward. You have Madeline right there. As soon as you guys go D to D, by the way, this winger should already anticipate and it just goes D to D to wing immediately. If we're quick at it, he has an easy breakaway. Alright, so let me keep playing that. So we throw it forward. Oh, there we go. We throw it forward. And so you hold on, and you just kind of throw it up the middle. Alright, little... I mean, it's not risky by any means. Both of you are in the middle, but again, you got your D to D. And again, who are you passing to? Alright, now let me show you an example of when not to do it. So there's 30 seconds left. Madeline gets the puck, and number 5 is right on her. His really fast. That's Jasper. He's a travel player. In this case, yeah, I wouldn't. If you're not confident, I wouldn't go back. Okay, you can, but you know, again, good player. Understand the skill level difference, and then maybe just getting it out, especially with 27 seconds left. All right, so understand the difference there, and I'm glad she did get it out there. Okay, this one made me a little nervous. You got the puck and you just kind of threw it up the middle. All right, while Owen's going back, you got your D to D. Pretty simple. And one thing I should explain too is you can throw it forward. Okay, of course you don't have to retreat as long as you know your teammate is there and is open. Okay, if there's like black jerseys cluttered all around him, maybe it's not the best idea. You just go D to D. All right, simple. All right, we win that puck back off the face-off. Manny gets it, and then you that move Preston does, where you turn your body towards him. Okay, making me a little nervous. Just turn your back to him, throw it to your D partner there. And you also have this board, but Wyatt, where you at? You gotta go to the board. Go to the board, bud. Right. Yeah, don't turn towards your forechecker, guys. Just pass it or keep your back to them, if anything. A few things I want to say about this here. They dump it down. Preston gets it. Okay, the first step, we need to stagger. Right, not forward. Also, you two in the same lane. Not really helping. Alright, so Wyatt should probably be the D guy staggering. So he throws it forward, and you're skating back towards our own end. That's also why I don't want you guys to pass it, because we're just skating this way anyway. Doesn't really help if you pass it up to them. Alright, and then just something you guys need to recognize, okay? Look, he loses that battle by playing. There's no way he could have got it. You guys should not be going to the board. Okay, being on the board is not helpful on defense. We want to collapse to the middle on D. And if we get the puck, if we get full possession, then you go to the boards. If he loses it, you collapse back to the middle. Alright, so you got to watch the play the whole time. Because watch, Wyatt and Owen, you guys were just completely out of position. This guy's left Wyatt open. This is really Wyatt's, man. Here. Alright, more of the same here. John, who you passing to? Kind of nobody. Just go back, throw to Madeline. Okay, Jake should be going to the board. Alright, and it's a good example right here. Delayed offside. Madeline, you pick up the puck, you should just go back. Okay, she's already curving forward. No, curve the other way. Curve the other way. Okay, this isn't the worst play. I mean, I don't hate it, but I'd rather just hang on to the puck and go back. Dump in's fine, by the way. I was saying, who are you passing to? Well, if you dump it into offensive zone, that's not a bad play. Okay. Alright, I like what Manny did here starting off. You get the puck and you go back. It's the right idea. This is why the D needs to back up in case Manny does that, right? But you can just take the puck behind the net too. All right, get the puck. If you lose the puck back here, it's not as dangerous, guys. All right. So lose it behind the net. All right. So now let's show some of the ones where we did retreat. So first one here, John. This is our our own goalie. So John gets the puck instead of whacking backward, just takes it behind the quiet zone, which is good. Stop up behind the quiet zone. Don't forget that. And you have two options, guys. This way or behind. Don't forget you got a backhand option. You guys got to talk. Say something. All right. We don't communicate enough. And then the next problem, that bank pass that Madeline did earlier, just rim it. Okay, that's a really hard pass to handle. Okay, one more time. And for Patrick, you got to just rim it. Unless you know you can get it tape to tape. Alright, so I see Manny's doing a lot of the right things, guys. He's probably learned the most from last season this season. Alright, gets the puck, goes back, DDD. That easy. It's really that easy. Jake, go to the board, please. Julia, make sure you're on the board. Back on the board. Unfortunately, Madeline just kind of mishandled this, but right idea. Right idea, okay? As soon as she got it, Julia's ready for a pass, or should it be. Forgot to show you the opportunity for a second one. So Madeline, you get the puck back. Just skate it back behind her goalie. Now, you're better than these players. And no need to panic and throw it forward. Like, who am I passing to? Alright, so I'll do my best not to yell, or I should say talk loudly and tell you guys what to do when you're on the ice. I want you to make your own reads, okay? But I do have a bad habit of saying stuff sometimes. So I remember here, I was yelling for Xander. He he was already turning forward, and I was saying back, 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 back. And yeah, I'm glad he threw it back. Only problem is figure out who that D guy is. Both of you are occupying the same role. One guy scoot back a little, okay? Because if you're holding Xander's hand, this is what happens. You're just going to get picked off. Okay? But I'm glad you threw it back. Okay? I want you to get that instinct. Okay, get the puck, go back. Get the puck, go back. Retreat. Alright, this is good also. Nolan gets the puck, just goes back behind the net. Takes his time. Okay, no need to rush it. Preston, very smart. Mirror the other defenseman. Take the other side. Very smart. Alright, Patrick, good job going on board. So Xander here, your stick's in the air. You want the puck, have your stick down, please. We'll talk more about how your routes are, but this is you're setting yourself up for what's called a suicide pass, okay? If your feet are turned completely forward and your head's that way, you're gonna get blindsided by an opponent just moving that way. Now I know this is non-checking league, but still you want to skate in a way where you're protecting yourself. And to do that, that's why I have usually the good players playing centers. But if you skate like this with your hands out in front of you, it's much harder to get blindsided. Okay. If you're gonna turn around completely, you got to make sure nobody's there. And in this case, it's a little bit dangerous. Okay. It's also you're giving yourself a bad angle to receive it as well. All right. Puck just got out of the zone. Manny gets the puck instead of throwing it forward, goes back. Very smart. Great play. Okay, where's our stagger? Where's our stagger? You're in front of him. You need to go behind him, John. And then the next thing too, John, when you get the puck, way too much stick handling. You got your receivers right here. That's a breakaway. And you forwards, you guys got to recognize that too. You see all this space up here? You need to start cheating up. You need to start going forward. You don't go back to John and call for the, like Julia's calling for the pass, this is the right thing, but then you're skating back towards him, so that doesn't help either. I know I always tell you guys go lower is better, but the reason is because there's usually a defender in that area. When there's no defender, you can start cheating the heck up, way up, and that's a breakaway. Okay, so after that DDD pass, you need to look board pass automatic. It's not, oh, I get the pass out, skate, and then look for pass. It's pass first, okay? This has not been working for us all last season, guys. Good job on Manny going back, though, on that initial part. Alright, guys, so that finishes this whole section. If this is a little bit overwhelming, let's just start one at a time, okay, for you newer players. Start with, okay, do I understand how to stagger? Do I know what I'm doing on defense? We're going to need everyone to play both, okay? Rest of you guys should know all these, but let's really work on this. We got to hammer this down. Hopefully we'll be able to practice that a lot more next practice. Alright, see you in the next video, guys.